Imagine living with unwavering faith and extraordinary effort. Wouldn't that be so good? According to how Elrod, that's the combination that is so powerful that can help us turn our dreams into reality. My name is Sylvia, and I am the face behind www.onestopservicesolutions.com. Welcome to this live. Today is Saturday, the 21st of December, 2024. 4 days to Christmas. 'Tis a season to be jolly. La 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 la. So I have some tinsel with me, and I didn't put on my Christmas dress, but Merry Christmas. I can't help but to be in a Christmas mood. I'm trying to do this live, but Christmas is on my mind. I've seen all over Facebook. It's all about Christmas, Christmas, Christmas. So I am in the Christmas mood. The sweets have come out, the chocolates have come out. I am just in the Christmas mood. But I just have a little something to share with you before we get into the Christmas mood, is that I am Sylvia. I'm a busy working mom of 2, and I am a proud owner of a digital business. I'm also a full-time worker. I'm a service manager. I look after service users with challenging behavior who are also vulnerable. The aim of this live is to reach out to mothers, busy working moms just like me, especially those who are in the health and social care field, support workers, service managers, social workers, nurses, doctors, etc., and also those who are in education, teachers, tutors, everybody who works in the education system. And the reason why I got into this business is because I wanted to spend quality time with my children. I want to travel around the interesting places, interesting parts of the world, and also to give back. I like giving back. I like helping. I like sewing into various different projects. So those are some of the reasons. But my biggest why being my children. Now, we are going to look at imagine living with unwavering faith. Please put through the chat where you're watching me from, which part of the world it is. At the moment, it's UK time. It is 1640. It's 1640, coming to you live from Essex, UK. It's 1640 precisely. So for today, for this live rather, we're going to look at some takeaways. I am part of the 6A Plus Run Challenge, which is taking us right through to the 31st of June. So we have today is day 40, so we still have a bit to go. And part of that challenge is that we do go live, such as this, as part of our everyday challenge. We interview others. We do all lots of different and interesting things. And the topic for today, or one of the topics that I have chosen, is to look at the takeaways. And as part of this challenge, we also are given different books that we have to read, because we are required to give a takeaway from the book that we've read. And at the moment, the book that we are reading is called The Miracle Equation by Hal Elrod, and we're looking at chapters 7 to 10. I know you're busy shopping, preparing. I'm only going to give you 5 takeaways. If you've read this book, please put in a comment which chapter you've read. Also, please put in a comment what your take is on chapters 7, 8, 9, and 10. So the 5 takeaways that I have taken from chapters 7 to 10 is: number 1, mastering emotional discipline. When emotions are fleeting, discipline is enduring. Sometimes we have our ups and downs, but it's good to master them. We need to be able to stay calm in the face of setbacks and maintain the focus on our goals, especially despite what the situation is, trying to remain focused and positive, which can be difficult as well. But nobody likes being around an emotional person whose emotions are fleeting from one emotion to another. We like to being around calm people, people who can still think straight and be calm under pressure. Another thing is, so the second thing, leveraging affirmations for resilience. Anything that you leverage is that you're taking an idea that somebody has done and you are improving on that. So leveraging affirmations for resilience. Affirmations are quite an easy thing to do. You can just write them out. If you're a Christian, you can get them from the Bible. You find that scripture or Bible that promises you what you are affirming, or you just find positive language of, you can say that I am fearfully and wonderfully made. I am resilient. I am a hard worker. I am beautiful inside out. I am where I need to be, and I have been placed at the right place at the right time. It's not just but you can find it. It should be easy to be able to affirm, but we want our affirmations to be transformational, something that we're not just repeating for vain repetition, but something that is going to transform us day in and day out. So we craft affirmations that are specific, empowering, and rooted in action, not just wishful thinking. So every affirmation that you say, you want it to be followed by an action, and you want to see it through the end. For example, if you affirm that I am successful in so that you have to be specific, you can't generalize. Let me give you a specific affirmation to say that I am successful in my digital business. I claim that I will have 30 leads by the end of next week, for example. That affirmation is specific and there's an action. What am I going to do to get the 30 leads? I'm going to do lives. I'm going to follow up on the leads. So there are actions required to following up that live. But if I just say, oh, I'm beautiful inside out, well, okay, that's nice, but where is the action in that? I suppose I have to keep being beautiful and making my face up, but how do I work on the inside? That is by changing the way I think and the way I do things, because beauty is defined differently from some other people. Just because I'm beautiful on the outside, I might not be beautiful on the inside. But anyway, let's just move on to the next takeaway, the power of number 3, the power of accountability. We need to surround ourselves with people who bring out the best in us. There is no point sharing your dream, your goals with somebody who does not understand them. More than likely, they will just discourage you or they'll laugh it off. I was listening to a talk by John Rohn, and he was saying that the people that we surround ourselves with, that will be our outcome. If I surround myself with thieves, then I'll probably eventually become a thief. If I surround myself with go-getters, then I will become a go-getter. So we have to choose our company wisely, because that has a big influence on what we turn out to be. So the power of accountability is just finding someone who is somebody like you from your community, who's going to hold you responsible for some of those extraordinary actions that you're trying to put through in order to reach the goals in your business, in your personal life, in your academic life, in your career, whatever journey you might be on. And then the fourth thing is breaking down big goals into daily actions. Big dreams require big action. So the ability to be able to break down your goals is very important. And one of the concepts that I spoke about, I think it was Wednesday or Thursday, is by applying, I know it's from the business school, but applying SMART principles in everything we do. For SMART, S being specific, so be specific, and M for measurable, make sure you can measure your goals, and A for achievable, you know, you don't set yourself up to fail, ensuring that you can achieve your goal. And for R is realistic, you have to be realistic, you can't shoot yourself in the foot or have some really fantastic goal that you have to go to the moon in order to achieve it. So be realistic with your goals. And time bound, again, be realistic with your time, because every goal has to have a beginning and an end. You can't, it has to be smart, it has to be something that is realistic, that you can achieve within a reasonable time. So you give yourself weekly goals, monthly goals, quarterly goals, 6 monthly goals, or yearly goals, but all those goals have to be achieved, and there should be a way of tracking and measuring the progress of those goals. And the fifth and final thing is embracing the miracle mindset, which is a blend of unshakable faith, like we looked at the beginning, and it's something that requires relentless effort. This business is not a get rich quick scheme. It is not you push a button and then you become successful. It is something that you have to have that unshakable faith. You have to have that relentless action behind it in ensuring that it comes to pass. And yes, it might not be, you might not see a result in 1 month, in 6 months, or in a year, but eventually consistency is the key word. Keep on, keep on, keep on, and then eventually the results will start coming. I hope you have found value in this live, and I am looking forward to seeing you again in the same live. Stay safe, stay well, and Merry Christmas once again. Although we will talk, I will see you before Christmas. Thank you for your time. I'll see you on the next live.